ign-rewind-theater brought to you by Destiny, coming spring 2014. Pre-order now for exclusive access to the beta.
What's up, everybody? It's the PlayStation 4 holiday. Hey! It's me, Greg Miller, alongside the pride of Long Island, Colin Moriarty.
Go Islanders!
How are you, Colin?
I'm feeling good.
You got all these reviews.
I'm feeling so much. This last month has been the most stressful of my entire life.
PlayStation 4 is out now.
Yep.
Or about to be, I should say. And everybody's there. We're so excited. And you know who else is excited? Sony. They put out this crazy-ass trailer with all sorts of stuff in it. You want to rewind it.
I do. I want to.
You have copious notes.
Yeah, there's cool things in here, and some of them are obvious, some of them aren't.
Sure.
What's
First
most interesting?
I don't know if you caught this.
What?
These are the PlayStation buttons.
Oh, the face buttons?
They're on the controller of the DualShock 4.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Which is the first
By the way,
DualShock
could you go
controller.
back a little bit? I love how Sony is just obsessed with putting registered trademark things all over it. Like, you really have to do that. We know.
First off, you and I aren't a multi-billion-dollar corporation. If they're doing
we aren't?
They probably do.
No.
One day we will be.
No. All right, so here's the first interesting thing, Greg.
Yeah.
Ryu, or
Rue,
if you want to be a nerd,
okay,
is driving the cab. Now, this is interesting. He's from Street Fighter. Probably, he's the seminal Street Fighter character.
Yeah, everybody knows him.
But Street Fighter hasn't been announced, has it, for PS4? Or am I totally wrong about that?
It's coming. No, I don't think they've ever said anything about PlayStation 4.
All right, so that's kind of cool. So he's driving. The meter's not going, though. I noticed.
This
if you go back
happened to me
here.
yesterday in New York.
Yeah?
I was in the cab, stuck in horrible New York traffic for 20 minutes, and finally the guy let out an expletive. And I was like, "What's wrong?" And then he clicked over and he hit the thing.
Did you pay him more or something?
Yeah, I did. I gave him a big old fat tip. Are those PlayStation buttons on the cab fare meter too?
Let's see.
I don't
know. I can't see because
kind of looks like a triangle.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like it looks two green, two red, which could easily be blue, green, red, pink.
But what it really is probably fair stop, fair start.
Okay.
And just buttons that are usually I don't know. I can't see.
I can't
see. I don't have
what we do for rewind theaters.
I can't see.
You don't need enough carrots. I tell you all the time.
Okay, so all right, so if we keep going here, some gentleman talking to a lady here.
That's what PlayStation gamers do.
But let's keep going. And
so right there, we already have FIFA.
Yep. So there's a FIFA, and all right, so stop here. There's a FIFA thing going on kind of here, right here, and there's a basketball hoop in the back. Maybe a shout out to NBA 2K, maybe not. But there's a Hellgas logo in the back,
of course,
from Killzone, and there's and what they're kicking around is a PlayStation Plus logo.
Look at that. It's changing. Look at that.
Yeah.
It starts as the circle, goes to the square, goes to the X.
Oh.
You got a triangle in here?
It looks like
there's triangle.
Yeah, there's triangle. I thought that was PlayStation Plus logo. Go back. Doesn't it kind of look like it has the things on it? Maybe not.
Well, no. It's got texture. It's got the soccer ball texture.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that makes more sense.
I
don't play the football.
No, you don't?
The football?
Yeah, you watch the NFL every Sunday.
That's real football.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
And you see, an assassin here running.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's Assassin's Creed 4, of course.
For Black Flag.
In the back way, there you go. Edward Kenway and Sons.
Yep, and then
that is Mr. Kenway there. His sons would go on to define Assassin's Creed 3.
And then there's an Assassin's Creed logo there on the door, which is kind of neat.
Now, here's the question for you.
Okay.
We've done a lot of rewinds here on PlayStation commercials, right? Is the blonde here embracing this man? Is that Sarah?
Is that Sarah Green?
Is that Sarah Green?
It could
finally?
be Sarah Green, and they're finally hooking up. And,
oh, God. I'm so happy for them that they finally worked out because of PlayStation.
There's a Firefly logo from The Last of Us here on this box. What they're jumping off of.
Last of Us confirmed now.
For sure.
PS4.
And by the way, the thing underneath it, I might be a little crazy, but the head kind of looks like Ape Escape to me.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. That's just kind of a thing. There's some robots here walking in the background.
You can download hit movies like iRobot
for sure. I'm not sure if these robots are from. There's a few things. I'm not sure. I could be totally wrong. Either it's from Quantic Dream's Kara demo maybe or something like that. It could be from Playroom. Since there's all those robots in there.
Maybe. That looks way more like the Kara sex bot to me than it does the Playroom robots.
And of course there's a gentleman here playing a PlayStation Vita.
Like everyone would be. There's the Tearaway ad right there.
Yep, Tearaway, Killzone, Knack. Second Son, Drive Club. Now this is cool. The wall right here falls down. There's some Hellgas.
Reveal some Killzone back there.
Things are going down in Vecta.
Yeah, well, you don't get caught up in there.
No, definitely not.
Your first taste of Drive Club down there.
This dog is barking at the looks like the ISA actually there. But is that dog also a reference to Riley from Call of Duty? I don't know.
No, it's not. It's just it's a reference to Portillo. They're playing to the Portillo crowd.
Now here's a logo.
Yeah,
on the back of this guy's jacket. What's
James Grayson's leather jacket from Resistance Retribution, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, is that really? So I wrote my notes. I'm like, Resistance?
Resistance Retribution confirmed as a PlayStation 4 title.
That's pretty awesome.
And then I like the kid holding his mom's hand here, dressed as what's his face from Eco.
Oh, is he dressed from Eco? Or is he supposed to be?
He's got the horns on.
Oh, is that what that? It looks like a feather to me.
No,
okay, I see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I see it. No, you're right.
When you blow it up and you put it on here, it's easier to do that.
Yeah, it looks like I was gonna say it looks like a feather thing, almost like from Tearaway, but
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Okay.
But back up, there's Destiny on the marquee in the background.
Ooh.
If you at the movie marquee, there's a tank here. Obviously, could be from Battlefield, Call of Duty, whatever. And of course, that you see Helgen Crafts there in the background as well coming in. This gentleman in the cab with
a mobile phone.
A mobile phone, cell phone, a cellular telephone. It could be perhaps playing with his PlayStation app.
Yes. Have you been using it?
No.
Oh, I love it.
Is it nice?
So nice. It's definitely got a lot of work to do. It's got a lot of work to do, but being able to accept friends and respond via your iOS touchpad phone to give messages.
Can you say it like that again, though? Oh, I love it.
Oh, I love it.
That was kind of hot.
Here's the thing: is the coloring is all wrong for it to be the PlayStation app. Too much pink.
So is it just him playing with another ad? Is it just him in the...
Well, no, I mean, maybe he's in a Drive Club car.
Okay.
Maybe is that a Drive Club tie-in? Can you?
Could be, yeah.
Can you customize your cars and crap from the
well,
phone?
Well, we know his name is Adam. That's all we know from this.
So he's
and that guy's wiping the sign down, which is kind of interesting too, above the car.
That's cute.
Even though it's not really there.
They do a lot of cute things in these. Of course, right there is Claptrap from Borderlands Vita.
Yeah. No doubt about it. I forgot that's even coming.
How can you forget about it?
All right, so here's some stuff. Now I'm not sure if you keep going just a little bit. Sure. Parappa the Rapper's in the background here on this. Now I'm not entirely sure what this is. Sid's barbershop.
Right.
The Sid I know is
Sid Schumann.
I know Sid Schumann from PlayStation, but Sid with a C is Final Fantasy. So I don't know exactly.
Well, this guy in the leather coat with the hair kind of looks like Cloud, right?
A little bit like a.
Look at his hair.
Yeah, it is. Oh wait.
Yeah.
It's not big enough though.
Guess what? In real life, your hair wouldn't be that big.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's an interesting ode to Final Fantasy VII specifically, because Sid Highwind, of course, is in Final Fantasy VII.
And of course, Drake's Antiques.
Yep, back there. And the lady here is feeding a dragon, I assume, from Elder Scrolls Online. If we could just let this run for a little bit. Knack shows up, and he's gonna. What's unfortunate if you go back here is that these three gentlemen just trying to do a hard day's work don't realize that Knack's about to kill them.
Now they have freaking Mark Cerny's abomination coming to kill them.
And then if we keep it going here, 1886, which is of course the Order 1886, a guy riding a carriage. So that's an obvious ode. And there's a guy by the way, in a helmet back here.
Yeah.
A motorcycle helmet. Maybe that's an ode to Gran Turismo or Drive Club.
The bigger one here is Latte Owl. Mm-hmm. That is an infamous Second Son reference.
Is it?
Soon find that is a
okay.
That's a
I didn't know what that was. I have a question here in my notes.
Yeah, I understand. Everybody knows I'm the bigger Infamous fan.
Yeah, no doubt about
it. There you go. There's Delson himself, right?
Yep. Yeah, he shows up in his little smoke. So Latte Owl is like one of the generic stores you find in the city?
Like Seattle is defined by coffee, so there's a bunch of different coffee shops there.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. So that's actually, unless that neon sign right there, Latte Owl, is one of the many things you'll be draining for neon in the game.
Cool.
As Delson.
I knew we paid you for something, Greg.
Yeah.
Thank God you were here for that.
It's here for Troy Baker factoids and Delson factoids. Heads up, this guy down here kind of looks like Delson. It isn't, but it kind of looks like him. And then the real Delson pops up. Bam. What up, man? I'm here.
Hey, dudes.
I
want a hot dog. Oh, great minds. All right, so the share button.
Right.
He's hitting the share button.
What's his Provi Blue Bank? Is that anything?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Right.
Maybe.
Anyway,
it probably
share
is.
Button, bam.
And he's sharing, and now he's in Watch Dogs.
Yeah, the best launch game from Ubisoft.
I'm excited about Watch Dogs. They need a little more time.
I'm excited to play Watch Dogs. I've heard enough about it now. I want to see it.
So Ryu's crashing the cab.
Well, yeah, because this car got to crash. I'm choking on my hate for Ryu.
Ryu's not being safe.
No.
He shouldn't have been going that fast.
Who's the skeleton hanging from?
I don't know.
You think it's a Grim Fandango reference?
Yeah,
bringing that one back.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Then the world starts leaning.
So there's it looks like a Destiny poster.
Yeah, they're
in
outside
the
that theater you were talking about before. That guy can lean. World's flipped upside down. Oh, is that Jody Holmes?
Yeah, that's actually good. I didn't tell. Yeah, that looks like Jody Holmes. Very cool. Very nice. Good eye, Greg.
That's what they keep me around for.
And then the watchdog.
The watchdog.
The watchdog guy. There's some more Helgen crafts in the background. Another one of those mysterious robots.
Here comes another one to talk. There's just two sex robots hanging out in the streets.
Now, Greg, this is my favorite part.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm crazy. Is this not a reference to Heavy Rain?
It is. That totally is. Which is
awesome.
The Origami Killer's touchstone.
Very cool that the Helgasts are coming down the street.
Man, I tell you, I wouldn't put a Heavy Rain art installation in the middle of the street, but whatever.
No, you got to do what you got to do.
I'm not a city planner.
No, you don't have that urban planning degree, Greg.
No. SimCity isn't helping me out too much there. Ryu's mad that he didn't get the fare paid.
I thought Ryu for a minute was giving the finger, but he's not. That would have been awesome. He's just like, hey, man. There's some Helgen flags here in the background, logos on the Helgast flags.
Oh, right. They are everywhere. The Helgen are all over this. It's almost like they want you to buy kills on Shadowfall.
I know.
And the car is fixed because it's video games. The video games are fake. And you got these guys, ISA guys, tossing you a rope because you're a merc.
You're coming up, and they don't really seem to be interested in killing you. They seem they want to capture you alive.
Yeah, well, they know you're a player.
And then there's a lot of Destiny kind of imagery here.
Right. Yeah, the
the
Destiny
plan
in
and
the background.
yep.
Ooh, and then the billboard becomes the PlayStation 4. That's a hell of a commercial.
That's a thing right there, Greg.
I'll tell you what.
Oh my goodness.
Moriarty.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good.
That's
Lord.
it. That's it. That was an easy one.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know, PlayStation's. Like, you and I, for years on Podcast Beyond, the #1 PlayStation podcast on the internet, have given them such crap for not knowing how to market. But you talk to Shuhei, you talk to other people about it, and like. Just what you see with PlayStation 4, right, that they get who they're marketing to. They are marketing to core gamers. They are talking to the people who are super stoked to have a PlayStation Network app to talk to each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. They definitely get it a lot more than they used to, and I think that these commercials in particular put Microsoft and Nintendo to shame and how they could really tap in, especially Nintendo, into their history totally and do really cool stuff like this. So I'm interested to see what they learn from what PlayStation's doing as well. But that was a fun breakdown nonetheless.
That was a lot of fun, Colin. For everything about this PlayStation 4, including reviews, news, previews, and more, keep on coming back to IGN every day.
Yeah.